Hello, hello, hello. It's Christy from Abundant Healing and Wellness. I am here today for your Whimsy Wednesday card reading. We brought the fairies out, or I brought the fairies out today. So today we have the Nancy Brown Fairy Wisdom Oracle deck that I'm working with for your Whimsy Wednesday. And I have meditated on the cards, and I have called in Fairy. And of course, for those of you that don't know, always calling in source first. Only love and light is allowed here. I've been doing that for quite some time, though. It was interesting. I've seen people start to do that, and I thought that was fascinating because I've always been doing that. Anyway, nonetheless, love and light today, as always, and only good fairy, no naughty. So it's Whimsy Wednesday. Let's see what the fairies want for us to know today. I feel like we need some uplifting silliness in our hearts. So I would like the fairies, I meditated with them, and I would like for them to give us some whimsy, some things for us to check in with, maybe to bring back some heart space. All right. Red, as you can see, and I'm going to go ahead and do my little read for you here with my magic fingers. And let's call in the fairies again. So fairies, love and light to you. Thank you so much for all of your assistance, guides, shamans, Yahweh, angels, fairies, pixies. Would you please assist us in our highest good? Only love and light is allowed here. We ask that you give us some whimsy and magic for our day today so that we can celebrate and stay in childlike heart space for our highest good so we can manifest magic. Thank you so much, Fairy. Any more information for us, Fairy? Only love and light is allowed here for our highest good. Please give us some magic today. Childlike heart space. Some things maybe that will assist us for our highest good as well. Maybe some things we need to adjust. Thank you, Fairy. Thank you so much, Fairies, for all of your assistance. I appreciate all your guidance. I am truly honored and grateful. Thank you so much for all your assistance. I couldn't do it without you. All right, and as I've been doing, I'm not going to show you the bottom yet. I'm going to straighten the cards out here, and then I'll show you what's at the bottom of the deck. I will start off with that. Let's see what it is. Oh, the Flirt. Ooh, look at that. The Flirt. Believe it or not, the Flirt card is actually not saying you're being a flirt. It's saying that you probably need to flirt a little bit. Get out of your comfort zone. That's what she's telling you. So the Flirt is at the bottom of the deck, which we love. And if you have this and you'd like to look it up in the book, it's card number 31. Card number 31, the Flirt. And by the way, can I just say how fantastic is that to start a Wednesday with a Flirt card, right? Sorry, my cards are following there. Okay, so let's see what else the fairies want for you to know today. Obviously, we're starting off very cool with a little flirt. Who doesn't like that? So, Fairy, let's see what Fairy wants you to know today. Oh, magic frog. Magic frog. Magic frog. Let's see, the camera's not very clear there. You could see, there we go, a little bit better. So look at this, she's got this beautiful little magic frog right here. See that? She's up here focusing with this fairy. Let me take a look at this card for a second. Yeah. So this one right here, this fairy, she looks very bored. She looks very bored. She looks like she's like, oh, ho-hum, life. And this fairy up here is like, I don't know, she's just a little bit different. She's magic, right? This one, she's magic. See her? She's looking at this little magic frog. So she's seeing differently. So I'm wondering, let's see what the book says. This is card number 32. This is to me saying, hey, which perspective are you looking at here? Are you seeing your blessings right in front of you? Or are you maybe overlooking those? So 32, let's see what that says. Number 32, there we go. So you can see that a little bit better. It's like story time. I feel like I should start doing story time with you guys. Bedtime stories with Christy. Maybe I will. That might be kind of fun. All right. So 32. 32 on Whimsy Wednesday. We started with the flirt at the bottom of the deck. And we have the magic frog. It's the child. The key word is the child. The child. Look at that. So the key word is the child. And she says, fairies know how to be childlike. They know how to nurture the child within. If you've drawn this card, you're being asked to pay attention to that small child part of you. Nurture it, play with it. Fun and kind words. Praise it for accomplishments. Let it stomp at a mud puddle and sing silly songs. Let it giggle. Help it find awe in everything that you see. Avoid being critical, old fuddy-duddy. Lay off work a bit and take time for fun. Have you forgotten how to play? Just ask Fairy or a small child to help you remember. You know what to do and they would know what to do and they will guide you every step of the way. Keep an open heart. Fairy and small children have open hearts. Believe, visualize visualize yourself holding your small self in your arms and rocking it, singing to yourself a lullaby. Tell it how much you love it and special it is. Feel your heart's connection as the child snuggles up against your chest. Visualize the healing of all the tears and wounds of the small one as that energy just dissipates and the void is filled with loving energy. Now the child is ready to go and play. Go for it. So as I said, look, this card is looking, as I mentioned, see, she's seeing the magic right there. And this one's like the old fuddy-duddy. So check in with your inner child. I knew this was the perfect deck for Whimsy Wednesday. Absolutely. And look at that. They're messing with us, pulling those cards down, flipping that over. Oh, something wild. Boom. Something wild on Whimsy Wednesday. Number 11. Put that right there for now. Do these in order. Maybe switch them a little bit there. Okay. This card is number 11. Something wild. Let's see what that card says for us. Change. Sense the air. Do you feel something different? Listen to the wind. Listen. It's whispering a message to you. Pay attention. The wind of change are upon you, and it is of the utmost importance that you are alert. At this time for receiving, manifesting, allow Spirit to tell you its messages of the mystery of being. Look at the unusual in an unusual way. See deeper into all that is around you. Look under the rock. Is a fairy staring back at you? Work with the elements of the elementals. Listen to the song and the streams of the songs. The lullaby. Oh, I don't need to say any more on that. This is all about your inner child right here. Whimsy Wednesday is perfect for inner child work. So what I forgot to mention, though, at the bottom of these, they each have a little whimsical thing for you to do. And so I want to go back to number 32, the magic frog, because I forgot to tell you that one. And the little quote on that is, have a pillow fight today. Excuse me, have a pillow fight with a friend today. That'll bring you back to child heart space for sure, right? And then 11, the wild thing. Or, excuse me, something wild. It says literally to do something wild today. I don't know. Maybe go, who knows? Go running into the ocean, even if it is 50 degrees. Why not? Be like Wim Hof and do some Iceman breathing. So the last card in our Whimsy Wednesday is Wild Violet. Look at all of this wildness. I think we should switch it instead of whimsy. It's like Wild Wednesday today. So That is number 59. Whimsy Wild Wednesday there with all this inner child playfulness. How fantastic. As I said, I knew Fairie would know just what to do for us today. Romance, 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 romance. Was not expecting that in this read. It must be time to perk up a current love affair or to welcome a new one into your life. Think of all the romantic things you can do. We always hear about the fairy tale romance, but fairies will tell you it doesn't happen without effort. A relationship should be based on mutual respect and honesty and love. Small things go a long way in perking up a relationship. That I concur with completely. This is the small kiss on the cheek, just for nothing, or the hug at the door. Really listening to your partner is vital to a relationship. Get the basic building blocks under the relationship and keep building. Even if you're not currently in a relationship with another person, you could treat yourself by a romantic space just for you within your home. Romance isn't just for some. It's about a nice tablecloth and flowers in a vase, soft music to relax by, a glass of wine to drink before a warm fire. A candlelit bath is nice too. You are worth the effort. You can put more romance into your life. I agree. So we have healing the inner child, right? Getting in touch with your inner child, stop being a fuddy-duddy. Do something wild today. And the wild violet is saying, hey, bring some romance in there. So in essence, if you don't have someone in your life, if you're going to bring in some romance, like, make yourself a nice dinner, put a red tablecloth out, some candlelight, a glass of wine, or a nice cup of tea, a beautiful dinner, and then that is kind of like romancing yourself and wild at the same time. If you don't normally do something like that, I myself love to do something like that. However, if you need something wild to do, maybe go outside and write on the sidewalk with crayon chalk. Something whimsical and fun. However, your last little ditty for this one is to read a romance novel today. So Fairy today is all about digging in deep with your inner child and a whole lot of love for yourself and some romance in here. Let's see if Fairy has one finishing card to give us today for our Whimsy Wednesday. Having so much fun with this today. I felt fantastic about doing these readings. I meditated with them and they just were fabulous. Feeling all this love and light. We've gone through so much work. I'm so proud of all of you. I'm so proud of myself. We've done it, you guys. Now it's time to reap the rewards. Look at all of this abundance here. We got so much love in here, telling you to be magical. Oh yeah, positive affirmations. Keeping that vibe high. Fairy says, oh my gosh, fire element. Fire.